Good morning, my name is Tom Line and you've tuned into my YouTube channel Civil War Corner. I'm on the Gettysburg battlefield on the edge of the triangular field, right behind Devil's Den. The triangular field behind me was the position of great fighting on July 2nd, 1863. One of the more famous units in the Civil War, the Texas Brigade, came up through here and ended up engaging some New Yorkers on the top of this hill. An interesting story from the triangular field comes from the 1st Texas. They had a scout by the name of Barbee, and he rode his horse into the triangular field and had the horse shot out from under him. This greatly angered him. He climbed up on a rock, and as Gettysburg Ranger Matt Atkinson said, began yelling things you wouldn't hear in Kansas but might hear in New York City. Barbee yelled down to a man on the ground to throw me your rifle. So he threw his musket up to him, and Barbee fired. He yelled at someone else, throw me your rifle. This went on for a while until Barbee was shot in the leg. He fell off the rock, apparently a through and through wound, or it didn't hit a bone or an artery, because he climbed back up on a rock and soldiers continued to load their rifles and throw them up to him. He was shot in the leg again. No record of whether it was the same leg or not, but again must not have done too much damage because he crawled back up on the rock and they continued to throw him rifles. Finally, he was shot in the chest, fell to the ground, mortally wounded, but as he lay dying, cursed his comrades for not putting him back up on the rock. Some people say he got off 5 shots, some people say he got off 20. One of the more interesting stories from the Civil War. And I'll leave you with one more story about the triangular field. This is supposedly one of the most haunted areas of the battlefield. And the old legend was no picture could be taken on the triangular field. Well, in the old days, when you actually had to have film developed, people would ask rangers to take their picture in the triangular field. Some of the rangers would place their finger over the lens. Then when you develop the pictures, oh no picture can be taken in the triangular field. Again, just an interesting story from the Civil War and from Gettysburg. If you like what you've seen and heard, please click like or subscribe, and thank you very much for your time.